Within the scope of Submodule 4, tools that enable gamification to be implemented have been introduced. These tools were examined in five categories: gamified apps which have content, gamified LMS, gamification plugins in LMS, digital gamification tools, and non digital tools. This submodule contains information for learners to select the appropriate tools for their subject areas, needs, and target audiences. According to the literature, gamification may not be preferred by teachers because it requires technical knowledge and support, financial resources, or because of the concern that the implementation and evaluation of the course take time. However, it is possible to implement gamification with digital tools that are easy to use and do not require financial support, or only with printed media. In this context, in this module, we will examine gamification tools in two groups as non digital tools and digital tools. Gamification with non digital tools, all tools like crayons, stickers, printed game boards that can activate gamification mechanics in the classroom, can be examined in this group. In fact, we use these tools in many of the implementations we have already implemented in our classrooms. A red ribbon is given to a learner who has just started reading, as an example of a non digital badge, or a black ribbon gained for advanced reading skills can be seen as a part of the collection that triggers the reward mechanic. Again, stars that we draw with colored pencils in learners' notebooks to reward success in the classroom, and stickers that we can use to encourage cooperation are non digital gamification tools. A certificate, the honor list, or the leaderboard poster we prepared for the class board are also gamification elements. Let's talk about gamification with digital tools. Gamified apps which have content, gamified LMSs, gamification plugins in LMS, and digital gamification tools are in this category. Some examples of gamified apps with the content are Duolingo and Nore. Duolingo is a web based and mobile application for learning foreign languages. In this application, learners adjust the level of challenge for themselves with the daily goals they set. They receive feedback on their progress. They compete with other users on the leaderboard by getting points from the activities they complete and earn badges, virtual goods according to their success. Nore is a web based application for learning maths. In this application, learners choose the content in a certain section and earn stars and points as they complete learning activities. Mathematics topics are represented on a map. Subjects are unlocked according to the performance of the learners, and as they progress through the subjects, the avatar representing them advances on the map. As you know, learning management systems are environments that allow content to be presented to the learner and enable the learner to be evaluated. In addition, LMSs are systems that monitor and report all learner interactions with the course content, with their peers, and with the instructor. These systems use gamification to increase course engagement or reduce online dropout and improve motivation and performance. While some of the LMSs are gamified, some offer the opportunity to include gamification elements into the system with various plugins. Talent LMS is an example of gamified learning management systems. Talent LMS is a system built directly on the idea of gamification. It can be used as a gamified learning management system with points, rewards, badges, progress bars, leaderboards, and level components. LMSs such as Moodle, WordPress LMS, Blackboard Learn are learning management systems where gamification elements can be included by plugins. There are many plugins available for these LMSs that include components such as badges, points, progress bars, leaderboards, and gamified events. We will talk about gamification with digital tools. Some examples of digital gamification tools are Classcraft, ClassDojo, GameKit Live, GooseChase, and Pointagram. Classcraft is a gamified learning platform established to increase learners' participation in the classroom, as well as to encourage desired behaviors and to improve their collaboration and communication skills. By choosing one of the designed characters as an avatar, learners become a part of the team of classmates and can gain special powers that can be used in classroom activities and tasks specific to their avatar. They can use these powers both for themselves and to help their teammates. They can spend them to customize their avatar, own new equipment, or acquire virtual items such as pets. In Classcraft, a parent system is designed to inform parents about the progress of learners in school and to carry some of the activities home. With this system, it is possible for the teacher to communicate with the parents through the chat section and to share files in sync with the Google Drive. Teachers place course content and learning activities on interactive maps. This map shaped structure encourages learners to move forward and learn what happens next as they complete activities. Teachers can create teams in the system. Individual or team assignments can be given. These tasks can be given to random students or teams. There is no badge component in the system, but badges can be included in the system through an external application. Although there are no badges, there are elements named Kudo that activate the reward mechanics in the system. Kudos such as great job, thank you can be given by students to their friends or teams. ClassDojo is an online classroom management platform and tool where teachers can record and track student behavior, create classroom activities, organize student portfolios, communicate with students' parents, and reward learners. In addition to teachers and students, parents can also be included in the ClassDojo system, and they have the authority to message, view shared content, and read reports about their children. The dojo points earned by the learners as a result of their participation in the class and their in class behavior in class dojo. Reward mechanics are triggered by badges to correspond to abilities and behaviors. Teachers can create teams in the system. They have avatars where they can change their appearance. The tasks consist of activities created by the teacher. The results of these activities are displayed in the news feeds for parents and students to see. GimKit Live is a quiz based learning tool. Unlike other solutions in this area, GimKit Live has a game currency component where students accumulate cash by correctly answering game questions. In GimKit Live, in-game money system is used instead of points. Earned money can be spent on upgrades and power ups. Power ups are used to slow down other users, while upgrades are used to increase earned money. Students are ranked on the leaderboard with the money they earn. If desired, the leaderboard can be hidden using the hidden mode and displayed at the end of the competition. It is possible to create teams in the system. Team members can be included in groups by random assignments before the task. Goose Chase. Goose Chase is a platform where learners prove that they can perform certain tasks over a period by using navigation, entering text, or adding images or videos. Goose Chase is also described as a digital scavenger hunting tool. It can be used for purposes such as making field trips more efficient, increasing collaboration by organizing games in teams, and improving students' ability to present what they have learned. In Goose Chase, points are earned through in class and out of class activities. These scores do not have any function other than showing the status of learners. The teacher can give points as a gift while evaluating the products of the students, or the students can leave a like for each other's products. Goose Chase has a leaderboard where participants can access at any time and see their rankings against other participants. Collaboration is strongly stimulated by the team component. Students can form a team or join the team they want. Points earned and tasks completed are considered the joint products of all group members. When team mode is active, there is no ranking in the leaderboard for individual effort. and the teacher can determine the avatar of the students. Pointagram is a gamified learning platform where students can participate individually or as a team with different competition modes. It can be said that the essence of Pointagram is points. In the point system in this tool, there are options for peer evaluation, rewarding by the teacher, and earning points for the tasks done. Individual or team point goals are determined on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. When students earn a point, it is recorded in a section called Score Series. The Score Series is used to keep track of information such as when and how many points students got. In Pointergram, badges can be earned through the tasks and competitions, as well as badges can be given to learners by teachers. The badges can be viewed on social media or displayed on the student's profile. Likes and the badges, which are free of conditions, can be given by students to each other as gifts. In addition to all these, there is a detailed leaderboard system. It is possible to organize competitions where targets such as being on the leaderboard for a certain time and getting above a certain ranking can be set. Teachers can create teams in the system, and both teachers and students can choose their avatars and customize their profile pages. To summarize, the variety of mechanics and components offered by the tools is important in terms of meeting the needs and wishes of all types of players and designing the gamified environment in a desired way. So, from this point of view, the gamification tool to be chosen should be convenient and customizable to use different components. While Classcraft is superior to other tools in terms of component variety, it is limited in terms of lacking badges and leaderboards. On the other hand, ClassDojo is advantageous in that it is free and uses the parent system more actively than other tools. While GameKit Live is advantageous in terms of allowing individual and collaborative activities it offers in different modes, it is limited in the absence of a profile page where the learner can follow their progress. In Goose Chase, tasks can be presented with different modalities such as pictures and videos, but this can be considered a disadvantage as it requires presenting tasks that require more physical activity. And the last one, Pointagram, offers different game and competition modes, but there is no parent system. When the tools are examined in terms of game components, it is seen that points, small tasks, and team elements are found in all tools. Level, achievement, leaderboards, gift, and avatar elements are included in most tools. Badges and virtual items are found to be the least used components. It is possible to create challenges by assigning learning tasks and activities in all the tools described in this section. It is also possible to gamify a learning process with tools that are not specific to gamification. Remember the examples we mentioned about non digital gamification tools? A social media tool may be sufficient to track students' progress and monitor their comparisons with their peers. In this tool, people will have profile pages. Gamification items and learning progress can be included in these pages. Considering all these advantages and disadvantages, you can choose the appropriate tool within the scope of learner profile, parental control, course content, needs, and wishes.